Zeus, king of the gods, but also gods of storms, thunder, lightning, justice, the sky.
Not mentioning everything in the universe.
Well, yes, there's that too. His symbol is the famous lightning bolt, which he uses to demolish his enemies in battle, like his father Kronos, the tyrannical leader. And his sacred animal is the eagle. And he even has his own planet, Jupiter.
The biggest one in the solar system.
Zeus, where are you?
That's Hera, the only one I'm actually scared of.
Zeusy! Woo! Where did Zeus go this time?
This is Hera.
Queen of the gods.
She is also the god of marriage, childbirth, sky, air, and the heavens. Her symbol is the peacock feather. Her sacred animals are the panther, the peacock, the cuckoo, and the cow. She doesn't have a planet named after her, but she does have an asteroid. It is called Juno.
Zeus, I heard you from the moment you entered the room. The underworld must be somewhere here. Here's Cerberus. So this is probably Zeus. What are you doing in the underworld?
I'm hiding from Hera.
Where's Hades?
I don't know. I think he's somewhere here. Hades! Hades! Who must disturb the god of the underworld?
I must. This is Hades, lord of the underworld, god of the dead, and also god of wealth.
Yep. That's me.
His secret animals include screech owls, cattle, rams, and black sheep.
I eat them all.
And some of his symbols are the helmet of invisibility, which he is wearing here, and Cerberus, the three-headed dog. He has a planet named after him, Pluto, but I'm sorry, Hades, it's actually a dwarf planet, so it's not technically a planet.
Do we get him? Do we get him? No, we missed.
Oh. This is Apollo.
And this is Artemis.
And we're twins.
Artemis is the goddess of hunting, nature, archery, wild animals, girls, childbirth, and
Sudden death.
her symbols are the bow, the arrow, the crescent moon, and some of her sacred animals are deer, hunted dogs, and the snake. While Apollo here is the god of poetry, young men, order, reason, prophecy, healing, plagues, archery, and music. But as you can see, he's still working on that one. Symbols of Apollo are the lyre, the bow, and the sun. And some of the sacred animals are snakes, wolves, swans, cattle, cicadas, and rats.
Rats. Okay. Anyway, gotta go. We have some more hunting to do. Bye!
Under the sea, under the sea, darling, it's winter. Take it from me. What do you want today?
Is Poseidon. He is the god of seas, rivers, earthquakes, and horses. Some of his symbols are the trident and giant. Some sacred animals of his are horses, dolphins, and bulls. And his heavenly body is the planet Neptune.
Stop drowning me in leaves.
This is Demeter, the goddess of agriculture, grain, bread, soil, and the seasons.
Zeus, I'm gonna get you!
saying? Oh yes. She created the 4 seasons when her daughter Persephone was taken by Hades to the underworld. Spring is when all the flowers start growing, when her daughter is returned from the underworld. Summer is when she spends the most time with her daughter and everything blooms and blossoms and grows. Fall is when all the leaves start dying because she is first taken from her daughter. And winter is when all of it disappears. All of the plants disappear because her daughter is gone for so long and she misses her. This is the natural habitat of Ares, the god of war. Destructive, scary, frenzied war. Some of his symbols include the spear, the helmet, and the sword. It's Ares! This is Hermes, the super fast trickster god. He is known for being the god of gymnasiums, athletics, fertility, magic, sleep, dreams, astronomy, astrology, measurements, writing, language, cunning, wit, orators, thieves, inventions of dogs, merchants, trades, diplomacy, hospitality, roads, travel, shepherds, boundaries, and much more. He is known for having the symbols of the winged helmet, the winged sandals, and his winged staff. And some of his sacred animals are the ram, the tortoise. And he did make the lyre before Apollo did. But he's not that good at playing it. And he's also known for being the god of thieves, because he steals things. A planet is also called after him, the planet Mercury. Goddess of domesticity, the hearth, and the home, Hestia is the oldest child and the oldest of all of the Olympians. Her symbol is the hearth and its fire. And back in the times of ancient Greece, she received the first offering of every sacrifice in the household.
Nothing like my home.
I am Aphrodite, the goddess of beauty.
And love. She is arguably the most beautiful goddess on Olympus. Arguably. Some of her symbols are the mirror and the seashell. And some of her sacred animals are the dove, the sparrow, and the fish. She technically isn't an Olympian because she turned up on a beach one day. All alone. But the gods accepted her nevertheless. She is married to Hephaestus.
This is Hephaestus. He's the outcast of gods because from the second he was born, everybody looked at him and thought that he was ugly. So when Aphrodite came along one day on the beach, Zeus thought that they should get married. Anyway, he is the god of fire, blacksmiths, craftsmen, and technology. And some of his symbols are fire, obviously, the forge, hammers, blacksmiths, tongs, and axes. And surprisingly, his sacred animal is the donkey. When war goes to despair, never fear, Athena's here.
Athena is the goddess of wisdom, war, strategy, crafts, and cities. Her symbol is the helmet, the spear, the shield, the aegis, and the owl, which is her sacred animal. She even has an asteroid in orbit between Mars and Jupiter named after her. Pallas.
From Mount Olympus to you. Thank you for watching this video about us, the Greek gods. Bye!
Hera hasn't found me yet.